Time for your ABC 36 Storm Team forecast.
Well, welcome to mid to late June, even though we're in the early part of May. Very unseasonably warm day. In fact, the warmest temperatures we have seen since this past fall. Of course, all eyes on Oaks and Derby Day. Plan for rain if you're heading over to Churchill tomorrow for Oaks Day. Think hit and miss activity on Derby Day, especially here in central and eastern Kentucky. And then the unsettled weather pattern, that is going to hang tough with daily rain chances through much of next week. But the one bright spot, temperatures do look to remain unseasonably warm. Higher clouds building through the bluegrass, some fair weather clouds down south and east. But otherwise, we've been looking great today. Beginning to see some storms develop from the western Great Lakes through the Missouri River Valley out ahead of that frontal system. Checking out Mount Sterling, Montgomery County Courthouse, 86 degrees there. We've seen southwest winds for the most part, fairly light at about 5 to 10. Taking you to Casey County, there are some of those scattered clouds that I mentioned with the Kentucky Mesonet Cam, 84. Temperatures this afternoon into the mid to upper 80s across the board. That's the warmest we've been since early to mid-October. We reached 86, 87 here in Lexington, and the last time we were that warm was back on October 4th. Just for some perspective there. Much of the Ohio and Tennessee Valley looking good and feeling pretty good. Our dew points compared to the actual temperatures, there's a decent spread, and we're not really above 60 anywhere. So the heat index not coming into play, but naturally it does take a little while for the body to acclimate to the warmer air coming out of winter and rolling through spring. There's your frontal boundary that's going to shake things up just in time for Oaks Day tomorrow. This evening, great. Enjoy it. Get out there and take advantage. Tomorrow morning, much of the activity west of the area, you see some of the pockets of heavier rain at times. We'll work a little thunder in there as well. Nothing overly organized in that regard. Just feeding the moisture up with the southerly flow and bumping into the frontal boundary, and that's going to help keep things wet and unsettled and taking you in a little closer here. You see several rounds of showers and some storms through Oaks Day. Getting a little more optimistic as far as Derby Day is concerned. Central and eastern Kentucky through the afternoon. What's happening is the front that's going to move through, a lot of the data wants to check it up here, and then we've got that next wave coming in. So we get the old squeeze play, and of course the $64,000 question, are we going to get anything to develop around Churchill Downs around post time? Data's been jumping back and forth, but hopefully we'll get it in before the rain chances ramp up again on Sunday. But as far as rainfall totals, we can see some decent amounts here, especially with those pockets of moderate to heavy rain. So do keep the rain gear handy tomorrow. And you notice how those chances continue heading all the way into early and really into the middle part of next week. The setup is we've got an upper level system to our north, high pressure to the south. So we are right in the middle, and that's going to be the favorite track for wave after wave to cruise through. And we could see a few thunderstorm complexes rolling through early to midweek, and that obviously would up the strong to even severe storm threat. So that's something we're going to watch closely into early next week as well. Mild increasing clouds tonight, 63 coming up tomorrow. Of course, with the clouds and the rain around, a little bit cooler, 76, still mild, scattered rain and storms. A little less chance on Derby Day, but of course we'll be watching it closely between now and then. Cinco de Mayo on Sunday, same story, and then not an all-day rain any particular day next week, but we'll be dodging showers and storms. Still warm though, with afternoon highs in the low 80s.